Wait. So you're saying nobody will care about a video on blind people? Exactly. The person watching this is probably not blind, so why would they care? Good point. So why would anyone care about blind people?
Disability could happen to anyone at any time.
If you have an issue hearing, then I think that this is going to be a game changer.
And at one point or another in everybody's life, they experience some form of disability. Everybody, every single person.
Seeing AI is one of the biggest deals in technology, I think, at the moment for visually impaired users. It's an app that you can read almost anything, anywhere with it.
The Nokia 6620, and it was one of the first, if not the first, cell phone to become accessible to blind people.
You can put subtitles on the wall.
WhatsApp. Double tap to open. Use 3D WhatsApp. David Shitu. Button. David Shitu. Button. Selected. David compose message. Text. Camera. 20% battery. Close. Close. Button. Gifs and stickers. Camera. Compose message. Text.
Okay.
Double tap to edit. Compose message. Campaign.
Pause here. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy wearing dark glasses indoors? Well, as you have guessed from the title of this video, this is Isaac and he is blind. Right now, he's sending me a message. But here's what I'm really wondering. How does Isaac handle one of those I'm not a robot tests with traffic lights and crosswalk? How does he do it? Surprisingly, Isaac has something completely different on his mind. Like many of you, he's addicted to TikTok. So, the real question is, how can a blind person be addicted to TikTok? How? To do that, let's go back a little. The eyes. There are over 40 million blind people in the world. Well, here's the strange fact. There are some people who are blind who don't believe they are. In fact, they'll swear they can see and even make excuses for what they think they are looking at.
How is your vision?
My vision is okay.
It's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see my face?
Your face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. What color is my hair?
Your hair?
Is my hair brown or black or gray?
For me?
Yeah.
For me it's okay. I don't know how can I say.
You don't know how to tell?
This is Anton syndrome, a rare condition where the eyes see nothing, but the brain convinces itself otherwise. It's not something to make fun of, but it raises a question: what does it actually mean to see nothing? Think about it. Try to imagine nothing. If you're sighted, you probably see darkness or black. But black is not a color. People blind from birth don't see black. They simply don't see at all. It's like asking, what does silence sound like? Or what does your elbow hear? The question itself doesn't make sense because there is no hearing from your elbow. Silence doesn't sound like anything either. These are negative states, so nothing is not a visual thing at all. It's nothing. So if seeing nothing isn't black, but truly nothing at all, then how does my friend Isaac do something as visual as a smartphone? And maybe more importantly, how would you use your phone if something were to happen to your sight today?
I'm Ajibade Oluwase Isaac, a student of University of Lagos, Department of History and Strategic Studies. My favorite app is TikTok because I see a lot of fun stuff, Abby. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I paused when I said I see a lot of fun stuff, I had to pause that. Share they actually see.
Okay. You know, this guy.
My sight issue started when I was just 3 months old.
3 months old.
Yeah, so I was taken to the hospital and I was diagnosed for congenital glaucoma. So it's an eye defect that, you know, it causes cloud in the eyes. Yes, so there are these white patches that cover the eyes. So I did about 2 operations, which were not successful. I did it at National Eye Center, Kaduna.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're not successful.
Oh wow, his story is pretty interesting. And you guys even had the typing competition? Yeah, spoiler, it's faster than you think. Okay, now I have to say this. You will. But first, I hope you know this ability is about inspiration. It's not something to fix or pity. But the real question is, how do we build a world where people with disability are simply included? And that's where accessibility comes in. But what does that even mean?
It's making digital products accessible for people with disabilities, right? And disabilities come in all kinds. It's not just the disabilities that you see, it's the disabilities you cannot see. So for example, people who wear glasses in general never think, oh, I have a disability, right? Because they have assistive technology that works very well for them. But there are people who have like attention, deficit disorder, right? Like they have maybe traumatic brain injury, right? They might be dyslexic. These are things you cannot see.
So accessibility is about making things usable by as many people as possible, including people with disabilities. And honestly, it can be really boring to talk about, especially among tech professionals with acronyms like WCAG, ARIA, and all that. It's ironic, really. We even shortened the word accessibility itself to A11Y, with 11 standing for the letters in between. That's literally making the word accessibility inaccessible to anyone outside your circle. But accessibility isn't just about tech. Take something simple. A full-length mirror works better for everyone. People with wheelchairs or kids can see themselves too, not just tall people who stand. That said, technology provides a lot of solutions to help people with disabilities. So let's flip the situation. Instead of thinking of how to include disabled people into our world, let's see how I include myself in theirs, and test a bunch of these tools. So, if you were to lose your sight today, one of the most useful apps you could have is Seeing AI. It's a free Microsoft app that narrates the world around you. Just by pointing your camera, you can hear what's in front of you. People, objects, even text.
Orange, banana, orange, orange.
It recognizes currency, faces, and can even identify products by scanning their barcodes. So we'll be testing it to see if I can recognize some products here. So let's go. Okay.
Processing. Premier Antiseptic Lick Original 500 megaliters.
Alright, so this is Premier Antiseptic. It didn't get every product right during our test, but it was surprisingly accurate and incredibly useful. Isaac also showed me how he uses his iPhone with an accessibility feature called VoiceOver, which read everything on the screen aloud.
Swipe to the left.
Left, okay.
Accessibility. Back button.
The head back button. So
Yes,
go
I
back.
That's
Press
right.
it, double tap.
Double tap, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Accessibility settings. Back button.
Swipe to the right.
Right. What does that one do?
Button.
So you can know where the button is.
It's called TalkBack on Android. He even guided me through using it to open my own email. It was harder than I expected.
You see how fast it is. And I'm hearing all these things, so I'm already used to it. Yes.
That part was a bit long, so I'll include it with his full interview in another video. So subscribe if you'd like to see that. Now, there was one more thing I had to try, a little typing competition with Isaac. And of course, I had to do it blindfolded. Let's go.
Can we start?
I'm going to put my hand on this here. Yeah, I think we can start. Subscribe, Abby. Oh yeah, let's go.
Can we start?
Yes, we can. 1, 2, ready, go. Bro, that nonsense I typed. I'm done. Let me type again, Abby.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. So basically, I wrote subscribe to Davud shit or something. I don't
know if I put 2 for myself.
No, shit. Yeah, you know, this is correct.
I don't know if I put 2. It's 2 there.
Okay. I tried that. You whining me? Let me see. I wrote SUB, so subscribe. SUBS, that's subs. Then instead of subscribe, I wrote BRUBE. Subrub to Davud, Davud, then she would. So I
This one-
actually tried.
the name of your channel.
You try.
You know, they once called talking books made for people who are blind. Eventually, they became audiobooks, which laid the foundation for the podcast everyone listens to today. We don't even realize that the captions we see on TikTok and Instagram were first invented for the deaf. So you can thank your Netflix subtitles to those who are hard of hearing. Even Siri, Gemini, ChatGPT, and other voice assistants owe their foundation to accessibility. The point is, you should care because you are selfish by nature. And when we build an accessible world, we don't just help people with disabilities, we make life better for ourselves too. But I want to end with a song by Blind Willie Johnson from 1927. Its title is Dark Was the Night and Cold Was the Ground. According to many accounts, Johnson was blinded as a child when his stepmother threw lye in his face at age 7. Yet, this piece of music was chosen to travel on the Voyager spacecraft out into the stars to represent humanity to whoever might be out there. Well, aliens if you believe in that. It's just him humming and groaning. No lyrics. The point is, he could play music because the guitar was accessible. Isaac can play piano because the keys are physical. And in a world of screens, we need to keep building things where everyone can use. So the world reflects not some of us, but all of us.
It's still a question that I have, like, why should people care about this? And I said, well, we should care about ourselves. But then I think we don't really care about ourselves some days. So, but when people really care for themselves, then they care about others too. And I think at the heart of it, if people cared more about themselves, they would care more about others. I think that's sometimes what the world needs.
Subscribe to David Shito.
Subscribe.